Okay. Now I'm going to show you images 4 and 5. Something very important. Read the directions carefully. Image 4, you start with image 2. You don't start with image 3. You go back 2 steps to image 2. A lot of students make this mistake. They open up image 3. I say it very clearly in the directions. I don't know how much more clearly I can say this. For image 4, you start with image 2. So you go, File, Open, in Photoshop. We're back in Photoshop. File, Open, our image 2. Okay, this is our retouched, color-corrected pixel image. We are not working with the vector image anymore. I know it is confusing to some of you for some insane reason, but there it is. We are back in Photoshop working with pixel images again. So image 4, you want to convert this to grayscale. So we want to pretend that we're back in the 1940s. There is no color photography yet. We want a black and white image. So we simply go to Image Mode. It is now RGB color. Image Mode Grayscale. It warns you this is going to change the appearance. Now, this is a useful warning. It's saying discard color information. To control the conversion, use image adjustment black and white. Well, that's important to know. Let's go ahead just so that you can see. So that is just converting to grayscale. Just flattening our colors out into grayscale. I'm going to undo, color back, and go to the adjustments that they gave us. Image adjustments, black and white. Let's see. Oh, this gives us a whole range of options. You know, you can control, well, do I want that formerly red car to look more gray or bright? You know, you can really play around with things here. And as with every other set of sliders in Photoshop, if you're not careful, you can make this look incredibly fake. But let's say this is the way I wanted to do it. I want to play with these sliders to control the conversion a little bit. All right, I want to bring out a little bit more detail. Okay, now what we have here is an image that looks like it's black and white. It is a grayscale image in appearance, but not in file type. Image mode, it's still an RGB image. All right? So you still need to convert it to grayscale. Grayscale means there is no color information in the image file. And that's what we want. Flatten, discard. So it gives you the same set of warnings again. That's just another way to control the conversion. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to my history palette and go back again to where we opened it. So I find it just as simple to go to Image, Grayscale, ignore the warnings, and just take a straight conversion, and then go to my adjustments and adjust the brightness and contrast. So, you remember we actually want a grayscale file type for image 4. All right? You can adjust the brightness and contrast until it looks its best. as a grayscale image. You can also go back to that shadow highlights. To really make it sing in black and white. Your goal with this, as with everything, is to make your image look as good as possible for the image constraints, but don't make it look fake. You want it to still look natural. All right, so I'm going to save this as image 4. I didn't follow my own good advice. You should save as your new image number right away, just so that you don't accidentally save over it. So that's image 4. It's your grayscale image. Image 5. You want to start with image 4 and convert to a duotone. So a duotone is a special image type that uses 2 ink colors. It takes a grayscale image and you can apply color to it. So the first thing you want to do is save as, so this is our image 4, save as image 5. Okay? Save it first. Be smart. And now you go to image mode duotone. Now, duotone means 2 colors. You have a few options here. You can do monotone, which is just black ink. You can do duotone and add a second ink color. So what you do, you click here to choose your color. I want you to use the Pantone color library for your second color. Choose any Pantone color. I'm gonna go with a sort of brighter blue and make this a kind of a sepia tone. You can use any color you want for the second one. Now, you can also adjust the curves for each color. So your first color, I want you to keep it as black. But you can bring down the level of black. You can bring the black way up. I'm going to bring the black down a little bit. And I'm also going to tweak the blue just a little bit. Alright, so what you have now is a duotone image. It uses 2 inks. It's really designed for printing. This is a great tool to give a mood to an image. I find duotone really useful if I have a bunch of images from a bunch of different sources that I have to use together. I've had this, for example, when I'm putting together promotional materials for a conference, and I have 8 different people speaking at the conference, and they've all sent me a photo, and some of them are professional level headshots, and others are their coworkers took a snapshot with their cell phone, and I have to somehow put all 8 of these images of varying sizes and quality next to each other and make them look consistent. I find doing a duotone or a tritone or a quadtone to the images can really help in a situation like that. That's just one example. So this is our duotone image. Again, you don't have to, the color choice for the second color is up to you, and the color makes a big difference. You know, whether you're going for a bright red, a green, yellow, it can make a huge difference in the mood that you're creating with the photo. So play around with the colors a little bit and choose wisely. So that's how you make a duotone. That is image 5. We're going to save image 5. And I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to do one more video for images 6 through 9.